Alright everybody, welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisitions. I am going to be having so much fun with this game. I'm on winter break for like a week, so I get to play video games as much as I want, which has been a really long time, to be perfectly honest. When I come home, I'm like so tired that I sometimes just like flop in front of the TV. So, yeah, but I forgot about this, like, I forgot a lot about this game, but it's super Skyrim-y, which means I will be exploring pretty much everything. It's a bad for me, but also fun. But I actually beat this game, so there's that. I actually never beat Skyrim because I got too entangled in the quest. I can ignore, like, in Assassin's Creed, I can ignore things like, you know, the feathers and whatever. Like, I'm not that big of a completionist, but I like to do quests. They're satisfying to me. I don't know what about it is satisfying, but they are. Alright. Oh, that's right. It's in-game time, isn't it? Can we actually go back and send more people? Or are we stuck here now until we're...
Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are...
Crap, I don't think we can...
Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
So I think they're actually time-based, or I'm not sure. So I wanted to go back and redo them, but I can't. Also, I love how this is the first time you get to go to Orlais. It's talked about a lot, but you never actually get to go. One is gold, one is bronze, and one is weighted with poison. One is chocolate, and one is watching, as the saying goes. Dare we all... A thief to test his back and learn which is the most dangerous to trying to deny Orlais. In truth, all are lead and leaf. Don't pretend to ride them too long, lest the mind give way. Interesting.
Why are the Templars suffering losses in the capital? Isn't this a stronghold?
The war is felt even here. Order must be restored to end it.
If they're suffering, maybe they'll be open to working with the Inquisition.
I love you. Can I have your mask?
You'll forgive if events are a little too flustered for commerce. Nothing personal.
Oh. Oh! Right, this is the place that has all the awesome goodies. Ooh, we should wear our sexy dress here. Yeah. We should wear our sexy dress here. I didn't mean to, but she looks a lot like Daenerys. Which is totally fine, and I am fine with that. I love Daenerys.
This city is close to you, except for the Chantry and our Templar. They'll certainly take you.
Les pommes vertes et mortes. The apples nearest the cafe are said to change their taste depending on whether one is walking toward or away from the gallows. And of course they do, for taste is subject to the whims of the heart, and no meal disfavored after tears. But dare it anyway, for none know the taste of joy, such as we, who do not shy away from experience. You know, it's actually quite amazing that they wrote all of these little excerpts, you know?
No need for it.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of her murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no elf in our hour of need.
And do you know everything the Maker commands? Look up in the sky. I alone survived the breach, and I can end it.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late.
Uh-oh.
The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
You hit an innocent lady!
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
How?
What's the meaning of this?
Her claim to authority is an insult, much like your own.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
He just hit an innocent lady.
Lord Seeker?
Even if she was a bitch, that doesn't mean you go hit a woman.
Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet, you should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
What we truly need is an alliance that will seal the breach.
Oh, the breach is indeed a threat.
Her face
But
is so
you certainly
cute.
have no
And the
power
voice
to do
doesn't match the
anything about
face.
it.
But that's the best.
But Lord
There's
Seeker,
not many
What if she
voices.
really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Okay.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Fortunately, the Templars aren't our only hope.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Oh, but now can we shop? Or no? Are you okay?
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delay.
I didn't want you to get punched.
Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. Do you truly believe you are the Maker's chosen?
I do believe it. Do you have a better explanation?
Several, but are they the truth? I am left to question all I have been taught. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
I realize that it doesn't...
You're obviously skeptical. What do you believe I am?
Our divine, Her Holiness is dead. I have seen evidence for everything, except what would...
I wish I could put the subtitles on the
That
bottom.
doesn't answer my question.
For you to be true, a great many things must be false. And if you are false, a great many things must have failed.
That's
There's
sad.
chaos ahead, whatever your intentions.
It's not too late. The Chantry could still help us and come out on top.
If only that were true.
What's to stop you from trying?
We are not looking for a winning horse. We are simply trying to
And
do
so are
the
we.
right thing.
And so are we.
Leave me be, survivor. Your presence here is not...
I just wanted to... Belle!
Ever since our divine
Excuse
was
me.
murdered, toothless old fools are lost without
Is
her.
what they're saying
What are
real?
the Grand Clerics
The
doing while the main
Inquisition's going to
circles
fix the
lie
hole in the
empty?
sky?
We're going to give it a try, at least.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry is useless.
I love you.
Templars...
You have the best costume.
I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen, your camp will need food. And appetites. We'll have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition.
Never been part of something this big before, but
I love you.
if
Your
you're
outfit
in
is
a position to heal the
fantastic.
sky, I want to help.
What do you think, Cassandra?
I think the woman is asking you and not me.
Well, she is.
The Herald of Andraste. Yes, I understand. Haven is a mess, but we won't turn away anyone willing to help. Invite her, if it pleases you.
Head to Haven, then. We need good people.
I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to see.
Well, you have a nice fashion sense, so... There's that. I thought that was like an... Oh!
That, an arrow with a message?
What the fuck was that? I really need to get the codex thing. People say you're special. I want to help. And I can bring everyone. There's a body in Valroyal. I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red things in the market, the docks, and around the cafe. And maybe you'll meet him first. Bring souls. Some people leveled up. Oh. I like that. You're just fire until I get one of the other guys. You're I do not care whatsoever. That's awesome, but not for Varric.
My maker, know my heart. Take from me a life of sorrow. Comfort is only yours to give. Oh, maker, where is the comfort? Look away. I have broken the chant because it comes from my heart. What have we when our divine is dead and the sky burns?
The blessings of Andraste are not lost to us. They've been made flesh.
Hold your tongue. I will not hear the blasphemy of a fool who claims to be sent by our holy bride. Maker, put out my eyes. I would rather blind us to this growing dark.
I feel like I
Templars didn't even touch you.
I believe that
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
An invitation? You are cordially invited to attend my salon held at the Chateau of Duc Bastion de Gislan. Yours, Vivian Derfer, first enchanter of Montezemata, enchanter of the Imperial Court. Okay. Can I go shopping now? Oh, ooh. I should have picked up the Codex one. Hello, pardon-moi. When I am in this city, I must speak in French accent. I believe that I sold everything, no? Hello? What do you have? Ooh. I like that. I love this city. It is so beautiful. Hello? This time will you sell your equipment to me? Apparently. Ooh. You must be my friend because you have all the magic things on you. Or maybe it only shows me the magic things. Hello, bonjour.
Well, this has all been a frustrating mess. Templars and Chantry and especially the mages. Just everything. I apologize if you were refused service, but we are now open for business. Especially if you put my wares to use.
Of course, I will put your wares to use immediately as well. As soon as I get back, of course. Bonjour.
This cannot stand. How can it stand?
Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood the Maker's will is written.
Bonjour.
We maintain an Inquisition presence on Commander Cullen's orders. This has been received as you might expect.
Wait, I am getting 50 XP from these. See? Christmas songs. Cassandra, get off the table. What is your fucking problem? Oh, there we go. Thank you, Franz, for helping good Lady Calris. Saw those who asked about Harold and their third passions could not stay to see them exit. That's so pretty. Barnabas. Bonjour.
Open? Yes, as open as I can be. If you've a need for the well-cut or the sparkling, perhaps I can help. At the very least, we can appear like everything is normal. Yes.
Why would I want that? I do not know. How do I unlock? Oh, I bet I.
Truths the Maker has revealed to me. Our Templars left. The Chantry promised they'd defend us. Maker.
Tremors floating, taste it off. I sigh. What am I supposed to read?
All's well, it seems.
Of course.
There was no word for heaven or for earth, for sea or sky.
Never seen such a vine with blood. Too flippant.
Hi, onegaishimasu. I love this city. I love it. It is beautiful. Like, they wrote all of this stuff. It's impressive. Right. I believe in order to get to the other side, I must actually take the door. Or perhaps not. I am unsure. Oh, yes. Oh, mademoiselle, that dress is fantastic.
Is this a shop?
I maintain a premises wherein customers of a certain affluence entertain the purchase of my ware. So yes, shop.
Very well. What do you have for sale?
I have one item available for purchase. It is far too expensive for it merely to be sold. You may gaze upon it and dream of the wealth required to possess it, as have lords and kings. And then you may leave and purchase things from shops more aligned with your station.
I can't see it. Tell me what it is.
If you have to ask, you are not the one to buy it.
I need to know if I can use it.
And again, the point is missed. If mere use is your concern, you should go elsewhere. The person who claims this will not be known for using it. They will be known because they paid for it.
I don't see why this is special. Anyone can overprice something.
To overprice an item, the item must have a known value already. It is then priced over.
I don't even know what you're selling.
This has only the value I have set. It has never had another. It is not overpriced. It is priced.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye then.
Mine's the flooring. I'm not used to feet that have...
Oh.
Mine's the flooring.
Fantastic.
I'm not used to feet that have been subjected to soil.
Rude. I wipe my feet whenever I enter residence. Ah, I see. I see. We should go back to Haven first, though. So we can get new things on the board.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps you should look among your fellow mages.
Fellow mages? We have nothing in common.
More than you'd think, and certainly more in common than with Templar thugs. Consider this an invitation.
I hate both of you in this game.
Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
I like in this game you can...
Let us return to Haven.
You can just like... better form your own opinion. And my opinion is I hate both of them. The Dalish Elves are like very separate. They do things very differently. Clearly more effectively. Well, not Meryl. I just realized with this reminds me of the first game, except kind of like on a bigger scale, of how there was like the civil war going on because of Loghain and then a blight, you know? It's actually kind of exactly the same. Just mages and Templars. there, darling.
Did you need something?
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
What do you think of our ambassador?
We have little in common. How she delights in meeting with nobles all day is beyond me. But I enjoy working with her.
How do you like working with Leliana?
The Inquisition would not exist without her. I may not always agree with her methods, but she's more passionate about our cause.
Seriously, I cannot hear him.
Sandra may have declared the Inquisition publicly, but Leliana is just as responsible for its formation.
Are you satisfied with the Inquisition's forces?
Our numbers are small, but they suit our needs for the time being. Some Templars have joined us instead of following the Order. They've proven invaluable in training new recruits.
I should let you get back to work.
I've decided anytime we'll come back, we'll just
May I
do a little conversation instead of all at once.
It is difficult to say what becomes of the Chantry now. They have no Templars, no leadership, and no one left who is worthy of succeeding the Divine. It has fallen apart when everyone needs it the most. I ache to think what this will mean in the days to come.
What influence does Chancellor Roderick really wield?
He's a bureaucrat, responsible for communicating the Divine's will to the rest of the Chantry. Therefore, he's accustomed to the clerics hanging on his every word, hoping his influence will benefit them. Despite that, Roderick is not a bad man. He's frightened, and believes his place is to fill the gap left by Most Holy's death. Some might agree. As far down the chain of command as he is, there is no one left above him.
Thank you.
Horses, 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 horses. Oh, wait. I have those new things for my staff. I have a staff grip. I love how it makes it look different. It's so cool. So cool. Oh, I got some stuff for my this as well. Perfect.
We've got scattered reports of Vinter sightings in the hinterlands.
I don't understand why that's always there. What do I get? Ingredients? How do I make potions, by the way?
You could call me that, Scout Helene. I never said it was no name.
Can I help you with something? If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
I thought I was supposed to go here. Aha!
Nice work.
Thank you. Alrighty.
It's
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars now.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere. But to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
I think the Templars are worth investigating.
I agree. What could the Lord Seeker be up to?
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
So it'll be dangerous. I've been in danger since I walked out of the Fade.
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
That does sound odd. I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
So in the second one, Alistair, when he ran out of the city, said that he had something more pressing to do. I'm curious as to what that is. Or what that was. I can't remember any of the story, so forgive moi. Who are you?
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
What's the message?
We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bull's charges can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
Iron Bull, he's the silly guy.
Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Where do I get my rogue? Other rogue.
I don't understand. Even the Templars have left the Chantry now. What's going to happen?
That guy looks super suspicious.
Listen to Seeker Pentagast. She'll find a way to seal that.
Super suspicious.
When there was no sky maker, you were the sky.
Apothecary Adon will have more potions for the injured.
Mistress Lavelle, do you have a moment?
That will help. Please tell me if you...
Did you need something, Ambassador?
Yes. Well, not precisely, but I should like to know if anyone here has treated you unkindly, Hert, for being an elf.
If they have, they've been stealthy.
Good. Please let me know if that changes. If we're to convince the world that Andraste's Herald is an elf, the Inquisition must give you its utmost support. Stories of wild Dalish elves have grown even more outrageous as people learn of you.
Isn't the magic just as much a problem as my ears?
It depends which way the wind is blowing.
My ears.
Magic is meant to serve man, the chant teaches. Close the breach, and we can claim that is why Andraste chose you. Hopefully it will be enough to replace this gossip about the Dalish.
Why not claim the Dalish can steal your breath or turn into dragons while they're at it? Now that I've said that out loud, someone probably has.
Very likely. I will see what the Inquisition can do to contain the slander.
I'll turn someone into a
May
dragon
help
myself.
if I know more about how you and your clan lived.
I have no idea.
The best part was when the Aravel, our wagons, turned from the plains to the woods. I used to spend weeks exploring the forest.
You make it sound idyllic. Haven is so far away from home. You must miss the people of your clan.
I can't, she's a girl.
If I'd stayed, I'd be traveling with the clan for the rest of my days. I wanted my own life.
I have learned one thing. It's that our lives are never entirely our own. Whether you're with them or not, being the clan of the Herald of Andraste will mark them in history.
Elves have been swept under the rug, or worse, rarely acknowledged as a part of this world. This is our chance to be a force no one can ignore.
History should look out. I believe you will succeed. Thank you for your time, Herald.
That is true. I don't understand why elves are... So in a lot of games like this, half elves are treated poorly, but not elves. Like actual, like full elves. So it's interesting that in this series they decided to make pure elves get treated seriously. And also they don't have the lifespan thing, I don't think. Okay, so the
Chancellor Roderick came to speak with me. Could you try not to antagonize him?
If I offend the man so easily, perhaps he should try leaving me alone.
I want more XP for Codex entries. Okay, so we did this one. Sweet. The bog unicorn. That sounds like fun. Lame gift. It does my heart well to hear that you are safe. Our clan was a friend, but spoke very good word to your difference, was the fairness with the your kind. Has little by way of gold, but I give messengers. Ooh! We got 10 blood lotuses. Let's go do the unicorn. Ooh! Bog unicorn. I have no idea. Sure.
Let's see what we have.
Bog unicorn. I want a unicorn. I want to ride a unicorn. That's right. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't kill the dragon in the first one.
Let's see what we have.
Alright, let's see what we have on Ilay's side. More mounts? Those must be the DLC, I'm guessing. This is also a DLC? Oh, we might as well get them. That one requires time. I want the unicorn. 1 hour? Bleh. Ah.
At your service.
Alright, now we need to send out... Alright, we shall look at our, we should look at our quests and see what we want to do. But first, let's go see our unicorn! Unicorn! We also got another one. Red hot.
Travel safely.
That is not a... What is that? That's disgusting. Why does it have a sword through its heart? That one's pretty cool looking, but... I can't. You are quite pretty. Okay, we'll go with that. Alright, what should we do? Oh my god, we have so many freaking things. Oh, I want to go do these ones. Bleh. Just go down the list. Just go down the list. You are only here until I get another person. Just so you know. Appreciate it. Oh, if you're 3 more levels higher, it will no longer grant XP. Good to know. He's right there. Ice staff works quite nicely with my iciness.
Herald of Andraste.
Excuse me?
Did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
Oh, a stab through the mouth.
Ugh.
That's
Squishy
gotta
one,
hurt.
You heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're... And you're an elf. Well...
You're an elf?
You're not too elfy. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Sure, why not? I glow. What's going on?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Why did you take their weapons?
Because no...
Cause... It is pretty funny. Oh, does this girl join me?
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
Could we take a few moments for sense to reassert itself? Who are you people?
I'm not people, but I get what you want. It's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
Mm-hmm.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cunt around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you.
I didn't say that.
Then you've got kings and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets. And what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. If you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches.
I have no idea
Like
what you
those
just
guards,
said.
I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be.
What the
fuck? Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something.
You are too focused on breaches.
Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
You are too focused on breaches, girl. Oh! Oh, wait. I can make her dual wielding and then it'll be better. Flank attack. It's called a backstab. Thank you. Nope. Blighter. We need to get you some weapons. We do. We need to get you some weapons. That was fast. Too many breaches with it. I want the other rogue guy. I forgot his name. Kitty 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 cover meow 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 meow. Can I please wear a dress? Don't have a dress.
Lady Lavellen, on behalf of the Inquisition.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
You are so precious.
Everything you've heard? Completely true.
Better and better. We should attend more of these parties.
Yes, we should.
Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
The Inquisition is working to restore peace and order to Thedas.
Here comes the outsider, restoring peace with an army.
No, I'm by myself.
We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use
I
such
love
language in
you.
my house to my guests.
You are awesome.
You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
The Marquis doesn't interest me. Do whatever you like with him.
Poor Marquis. Issuing challenges and hurling insults like some Ferelden dog-lord. And all dressed up in your Aunt Solange's doublet. Didn't she give you that to wear to the Grand Tourney? To think all the brave chevaliers who will be competing left for Markham this morning. And you're still here. Were you hoping to sate your damaged pride by defeating the Herald of Andraste in a public duel? Or did you think her blade could put an end to the misery of your failure? Run along, my dear. Do give my regards to your aunt. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you.
I am delighted to meet you as well.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
A pleasure to meet you.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Is everyone gay in this one?
Is your interest in the Inquisition Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming?
No, I think it's
professional, of course.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
I want an outfit like her. Mablou. Wait. Oh, okay. Oh, very good, very good. We have more people, no? So many people to talk to. Not enough time. Let us go talk to Vivienne. Were there any others that were... Iron Bull. Pardon, monsieur?
Not enough ammo.
Unfortunately, she's another mage. And I go, oh no, you do not look good
You've never
without
been
your
to a
hat.
circle, as far as I can tell, yet you're remarkably skilled. Were you self-taught?
The Dalish have their own traditions, you know. The Circle isn't the only authority on magic.
I have heard about the traditions of magic among the Dalish keepers, but it's all third-hand. In my own experience, nothing is more deadly to a young mage than a lack of knowledge, which makes the current state of things precarious. What do you imagine will happen if the circles are not restored? Do you foresee the Dalish taking us all under their wing?
Mages deserve the same freedom as anyone else.
I hear that so often. It must be a great comfort to the common folk to know that their survival is trivial compared to our freedom. I'm sure that makes everything better.
Oh, she didn't like that.
Justinia's death has shattered the balance of power in Thedas. If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
That's why you wanted to be here, to have a hand in deciding that fate.
Wouldn't you? For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is,
I like you with
that
their
belief
mask.
gives you power.
If that's true, then I'll put it to good use.
Ooh.
I suppose we'll see. I've stolen enough of your time.
She doesn't like me.
Don't let me keep you.
She doesn't like me. That's okay.
Though you had granted them power over the very Fade itself, though they sang hymns of praise unending, though they could
Thank you for all that you are doing to us.
Apothecary Adon wanted to know when you might be able to provide the materials he needs. I asked Adon not to rush us. Demon
What may I
essence
do
is
for you?
dangerous. Sorry. No, it's fine. Just tell him we'll
How
have
do
it
you
for
and
us.
Leliana know each other?
We moved through similar circles in Orlais. I believe we actually met in Val Royaux. Leliana was quite an accomplished player of the game by then.
What exactly do you mean when you say the game?
Forgive me. The game refers to the slow duels of influence among the noble and powerful of Orlais. It's a rather light-hearted name for the matter, but Orlaisians are fond of playful touches.
What business are the Montiliers in exactly?
We began as merchants. My ancestors founded the first trade routes to Rivain. We once sent entire fleets across the Waking Sea.
But not anymore.
No. These days, our vessels are a touch more modest.
What did you do before coming here?
I had the great honor of serving Antiva's crown as ambassador to Orlais. I'm also first in line to become the head of House Montilier, though my siblings attend to our mercantile affairs.
How strong are your past loyalties?
I would never have given up my position if I did not intend to fully commit to the Inquisition. We cannot fall back on borders. Antiva is as threatened as any country by the rebellions.
And yourself, because Antiva's where all the assassins are.
They help our current cause.
Do you think the Inquisition will continue after we seal the breach?
If we prove ourselves by healing the breach, people may turn to us for other things. Protection, counsel, justice. The Inquisition offered these ones to those in need.
Tell me, do you believe I was saved by Andraste at the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I should much like to believe so, Your Worship.
Do not call me that.
The miracles Andraste so long ago, they're difficult to picture. If it were truly her and the Fate who saved you, well, in any case, many already believe you walk in the Maker's light.
Let's speak later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
With passion's breath does the dark.
Beep, bleep, 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 bleep. Why do we need bees? It's incredible how many passages are made. A new passages undiscovered during the search. Most blah. Sure.
At your service.
Alright, we need to send... Ooh. Ruffles?
what we have.
Sure. What's this? Adjust this under the right. The tide of the past continues swells on my doorstep. As you do nothing, my death will be on your head and the heads of all the other charlatans of the Inquisition, and it will leave a stain. So that doesn't seem like a very happy thing. Alright, so we can do one more. Sure.
To work?
Alright. I just want to go to the map and choose. Oh, wait, Iron Ball. Storm Coast. It's a cute kitty.